I'm Lisa Hopperton here at Long Beach City College, where Effie Brown has come as guest speaker tonight. Did you like hearing Miss Brown speak tonight?
Yes, I really enjoyed her speaking. I liked how open she was about diversity in film and, in the arts.
The woman was more impressive in person than I would have ever guessed her to be. I was really impressed with her.
Have you heard about her before?
I had not heard about Effie Brown before, but my sister clued me into she was giving a talk today, so I came down and I really enjoyed it.
I have heard of her before, but I've never really seen much of her work.
Well, before this, I didn't know who she was. I actually saw the sign on a door going into the cafeteria one day, and I saw "Dear White People." I read the caption on the bottom, and I said, oh my gosh, that's who she is. She's the producer for that movie.
I remember hearing about her in the controversies that she had with Matt Damon.
How important is it to have an ethnically diverse cast and crew in the film and television industry?
I think it's very, 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 and I can't stress that enough, very important. And the reason I say that is because kids growing up today, they're going to look for that. Whether they're white, Latinos, Asian, black, purple, blue, or green, they're going to look for that.
I want to get into this industry, and I feel like it's hard. It's either, you're either white or you're African American, and there people are forgetting about there's other, nationalities out there. So I think it's really important to have different diversities.
Everyone should have the opportunity to get hired equally to work on something, regardless of their race or other things. So I don't think you should be hiring black people specifically to meet some quota, but they shouldn't be excluded either.
So I think it's extremely important, especially in terms of the film industry. They got to stop this whole typecasting thing with just people in general.
Did you find anything surprising?
I found it really interesting listening to her talk about how she was growing up and the different black figures she found represented in television and movies, and how that changed her perspective and got her wanting to get into this kind of film business. I found that really interesting by thinking about another perspective.
A lot of things that she said that I found surprising, but I think the one thing that struck home for me was when she said, if there's something that you want to do, just do it. Don't care what anyone else says. Go out there and just do it.
She said a great deal. Matter of fact, I even wrote it down. One of the quotes that she had on the board was, "The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off." And that was by Gloria Steinem. And it took me a second, and I thought about it, and it's like, wow, that is really deep and ever so true.
Effie Brown is an independent film producer known for movies such as Dear White People and Real Women Have Curves, and most recently for her work in Project Greenlight. Have you seen her on Project Greenlight?
I have not seen her on Project Greenlight, but just listening to what she had to say about Project Greenlight, my opinion is, and I'm just going to say my opinion, is that I feel like they kind of didn't let her know the position that she was playing, because it would get them the opportunity to A, get ratings, and B, she gets typecast as the ghetto or crazy black girl.
I have not, but I'm going to start watching it.
Have you seen any of the movies she produced?
I have.
Dear White People.
Dear White People.
Dear White People?
Real Women Have Curves. Yes.
No, I have not seen any of the movies, but I'm definitely going to go and see if I can find them on Netflix.